Welcome to Goodnight, Robin, your someone to say goodnight to. I'm your host, Robin Rice. Today's episode is sponsored by Leslie Riley at Lead Like a Girl. Lead Like a Girl is redefining what it means to be a leader. They value collaboration over control, curiosity over certainty, compassion over criticism. The bravest thing you can be is yourself, and in doing so, inspire others to do the same. To find Leslie's TEDx talk and learn how you are an asset, see the link in our show notes or visit leadlikeagirl.com. The following is a story one of my wise sons asked me to revive a while back, and I am very glad to, because I think it's really important in life. You might know the story. It's from a Taoist tradition, which Taoism is just like the way to travel. And it has teaching stories. So in this story, there's an old farmer who, had worked his crops for many years. He was a wise guy. And one day his horse ran away. And, hearing the news, his neighbor came to visit and said, "Oh, such bad luck." And the farmer said, "Maybe." And the next morning, the horse returned, bringing with it 3 other wild horses. "How wonderful!" the neighbor exclaimed. "Maybe," replied the old man. And the following day, his son tried to ride one of the untamed horses, was thrown, and broke his leg. And the neighbor came again to offer sympathy on the misfortune. "Oh, maybe," said the farmer. Then the next day, the military officials came to the village to draft all the young men into the army. Now, this particular family wasn't all that thrilled about the army, and they really needed their son just to survive. And seeing that the son's leg was broken, the army passed them by. And the neighbors congratulated the farmer, right? "Oh, how well things have turned out." And by now, you know what the farmer said. Maybe. Maybe to me means I don't know. And I don't know is a great skill that I've developed over time by practicing that is hugely helpful in my life. If I don't know, anything can happen. If I do know, then either those things I think are going to happen will happen, or I'm going to be taken totally off guard. For example, I don't know exactly what this podcast will turn into. It's brand new. What kind of voice or subject matter is going to show up over time? If I'm going to be authentic, I have to let that evolve. I have to not know. I have to be in maybe. And I have to listen to those of you who connect and tell me what you think and feel and need. And in that way, I feel it can become what it's most helpful to become. The point is, when we say maybe to our own inner selves, that voice inside our head that's probably professing doom and gloom or just super, super sure of exactly how things are going to be, we don't set ourselves up. I believe we leave room for the best possible things to happen. And I like to think we leave room for what I call this or better. Anyway, thanks to my son for this reminder. And as for you, I hope you have a good sleep tonight. Maybe you'll dream something wonderful. Maybe. Good night, my friend.